Welcome, friends. Welcome to our daily meditation session. Thank you all for joining today. So, before we go ahead with our meditation, I wanted to share this article on walking meditation by Thich Nhat Hanh. So, he says the practice of mindful walking is a profound and pleasurable way to deepen our connection with our body and the earth. We breathe, take a mindful step, and come back to our true home. Read on and learn how to. Many of us walk for the sole purpose of getting from one place to another. Now, suppose we are walking to a sacred place. We would walk quietly and take each gentle step with reverence. I propose that we walk this way every time we walk on the earth. The earth is sacred and we touch her with each step. We should be very respectful because we are walking on our mother. If we walk like that, then every step will be grounding, every step will be nourishing. We can train ourselves to walk with reverence. Wherever we walk, whether it's the railway station or the supermarket, we are walking on the earth, and so we are in a holy sanctuary. If we remember to walk like that, we can be nourished and find solidity with each step. To walk in this way, we have to notice each step. Each step made in mindfulness can bring us back to the here and the now. Go slowly. Mindfulness lights our way. We don't rush. With each breath, we may take just one step. We may have run all our life, but now we don't have to run anymore. This is the time to stop running. To be grounded in the earth is to feel its solidity with each step and know that we are right where we are supposed to be. Each mindful breath, each mindful step reminds us that we are alive on this beautiful planet. We don't need anything else. It is wonderful enough just to be alive, to breathe in, and to make one step. We have arrived at where real life is available, the present moment. If we breathe and walk in this way, we become as solid as a mountain. There are those of us who have comfortable house, but we don't feel that we are home. We don't want for anything, and yet we don't feel home. All of us are looking for our solid ground, our true home. The earth is our true home, and it is always there beneath us and around us. Breathe, take a mindful step, and arrive. We are already at home. Uniting body and mind. We can't be grounded in our body if our mind is somewhere else. We each have a body that has been given us by the earth. This body is a wonder. In our daily lives, we may spend many hours forgetting the body. We get lost in our computer or in our worries, fears, or business. Walking meditation makes us whole again. Only when we are connected with our body are we truly alive. Healing is not possible without that connection. So walk and breathe in such a way that you can connect with your body deeply. Walking meditation unites our body and our mind. We combine our breathing with our step. When we breathe in, we may take 2 or 3 steps. When we breathe out, we may take 3, 4, or 5 steps. We pay attention to what is comfortable for our body. Our breathing has the function of helping our body and mind to calm down. As we walk, we can say, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I bring peace into my body. Calming the breath calms the body and reduces any pain and tension. Walking meditation is first and foremost a practice to bring body and mind together peacefully. When we walk like this without breath, we bring our body and our mind back together. Our body and our mind are two aspects of the same reality. If we remove our mind from our body is dead. If we take our body out of our mind is dead. Don't think that one can be if the other is not. Walking meditation is the first and foremost a practice to bring body and mind together peacefully. No matter what we do, the place to start is calm down. because when our mind and our body have calmed down, we see more clearly. When we see our anger or sadness clearly, it dissipates. We begin to feel more compassion for ourselves and others. We can only feel this when body and mind are united. Walking meditation should not be work. It is very pleasant, especially in the early morning when the air is still very fresh. When we walk mindfully, we see the beauty and the wonder of the earth around us and we wake up. We see that we are living a very wonderful moment. If our mind is caught and preoccupied with our worries and suffering, we miss these things. We can value each step we take, and each step brings us happiness. When we look at the earth and the sky, we see that the earth is a wonderful reality. We are not separate from the earth. We think that the earth is the earth and we are something outside of the earth. But in fact, we are inside of the earth. Imagine that the earth is a tree and we are a leaf. The earth is not the environment, something outside of us that we need to take care for. The earth is us. Just as your parents, ancestors, and teachers are inside you, the earth is in you. Taking care of the earth, we take care of ourselves. When we see that the earth is not just the environment, that the earth is in us, and at the moment you can have real communion with the earth. But if we see the earth as only the environment with ourselves in the center, then we only want to do something for the earth in order for us to survive. But it is not enough to take care of the earth. That is a dualistic way of seeing. We have to practice looking at our planet not just as matter, but as living and sentient being. The universe, the sun, and the stars have contributed many elements to the earth, and when we look into the earth, we see that it is a very beautiful flower containing the presence of whole universe. When we look into our own bodily formation, we are made of the same elements as the planet. It has made us. The earth and the universe are inside of us. When we take mindful steps on the earth, our body and mind unite, and we unite with the earth. The earth gave birth to us, and the earth will receive us again. Nothing is lost, nothing is born, and nothing dies. We don't need to wait until after our body has disintegrated to go back to Mother Earth. We are going back to Mother Earth at every moment. Whenever we breathe, whenever we step, we are returning to Earth. Even when we scratch ourselves, skin cells will fall and return to Earth. Breathing in, I know Mother Earth is in me. Breathing out, I know Mother Earth is in me. Earth includes the life sphere and the atmosphere. So you don't have to wait until you die to go back to Mother Earth because you are already in Mother Earth. We have to return to take refuge in our beautiful planet. I know that Earth is my home. I don't need to die in order to go back to Mother Earth. I am in Mother Earth right now, and the Mother Earth is in me. You may like to try this exercise while you walk in. Breathe in, I know Mother Earth is in me. Breathing out, I know Mother Earth is in me. Paul Tillich, the German theologian, said, God is not a person, but not less than a person. This is true of the earth as well. It is more than a person. It has given birth to millions of species, including human beings. Many ancient cultures believed that there was a deity that inhabited the sun and they worshipped the sun. But when I do walking meditation and touching the earth, I do not have that kind of dualistic view. I am not worshipping the earth as a separate deity outside of myself. I think of the earth as a bodhisattva, a great and compassionate being. A bodhisattva is a being who has awakening, understanding, and love. Any living being who has awakening, peace, understanding, and love can be called a bodhisattva. But a bodhisattva doesn't have to be a human being. When we look into a tree, we see the tree is fresh, it nourishes life, and it offers shade and beauty. It's a place of refuge for so many birds and other creatures. A bodhisattva is not something that is up in the clouds far away from us. Bodhisattvas are all around us. A young person who has love, who has freshness, who has understanding, who offers us a lot of happiness, is a bodhisattva. The pine standing in the garden gives us joy, offers us oxygen, and makes life more beautiful. When we say that Earth is a beautiful bodhisattva, that is not our imagination. It is a fact that Earth is giving life and she is very beautiful. The bodhisattva is not a separate spirit inhabiting the earth. We should transcend that idea. There are not two separate things: the earth, which is a material thing, and the spirit of earth, a non material thing that inhabits the earth. Our planet Earth itself is a true great bodhisattva. It embodies so many great virtues. The earth is solid, it can carry so many things. It is patient, it takes its time, moving glaciers and carving rocks. The earth doesn't discriminate. We can throw fragrant flowers on earth, or we can throw urine and excrement on earth, and the earth purifies it. The earth has a great capacity to endure, and it offers so much to nourish us: water, shelter, food, and air to breathe. When we recognize the virtues, the talent, the beauties of the earth, Bodhisattva, love is born. You love the earth and the earth loves you. You would do anything for the well being of the earth, and the earth will do anything for your well being. That is the natural outcome of the real loving relationship. The earth is not just your environment to be taken care of or worshipped. You are each other. Every mindful step can manifest that love. With each step, the earth heals us, and with each step, we heal earth. Part of love is responsibility. In Buddhism, we speak of meditation as an act of awakening. To awaken is to be awake to something. We need to be awake to the fact that the earth is in danger and living species on earth are also in danger. When we walk mindfully, each step reminds us of our responsibility. We have to protect the earth with the same commitment we have to protect our family and ourselves. The earth can nourish and heal us, but it suffers as well. With each step, the earth heals us, and with each step, we heal the earth. When we walk mindfully on the face of earth, we are grounded in her generosity and we cannot help but be grateful. All of Earth's qualities of patience, stability, creative love, and non discrimination are available to us when we walk reverently, aware of our connection. Let the Buddha walk. I have a student named Sister Tree High who spent a long time in prison. She was a peace activist I knew since she was in middle school. She came to the United States to study English literature before going back to Vietnam and becoming a nun. When she was out in the streets advocating for peaceful change, she was arrested and put in prison. During the day, the prison guards didn't like her to sit in meditation. When they see someone sitting in a prison cell solidly and stably, it feels a bit threatening. So she waited until the lights had gone out and she would sit like a person who has freedom. In outer appearance, she was caught in the prison, but inside she was completely free. When you sit like that, the walls are not there. You are in touch with the whole universe. You have more freedom than people outside who are imprisoning themselves in their agitation. Sister Tree High also practiced walking meditation in her prison cell. It was very small. After 7 steps, she had to turn around and come back. Sitting and walking mindfully gave her space inside. She taught other prisoners in her cell how to sit and how to breathe so they would suffer less. They were in a cold cell, but through their walking meditation, they were grounded in the solid beauty of the earth. Those of us who can walk on earth, who can walk in freedom, should do it. If we rush from one place to another without practicing walking meditation, it is such a waste. What is walking for? Walking is for nothing. It's just walking. That is our ultimate aim, walking in spring breeze. We have to walk so that we have happiness, so that we can be a free person. We have to let go of everything, not seek or long or search for anything. There is enough for us to be happy. All the Buddhist stories tell us that Buddha had a lot of happiness when he sat and when he walked and when he ate. We have some experiences of this. We know there are moments when we are walking or sitting that we are so happy. We also know that there are times because of illness or physical disability or because our mind is caught elsewhere when we cannot walk freely like Buddha. There are those of us who do not have the use of our legs. There are those of us who are in prison, exist at tree high, and only few have a few feet of space. But we can all invite the Buddha to walk for us. When we have difficulty, we can leave that difficulty behind and let the Buddha walk for us. In a while, the solidity of earth can help us return to ourselves. If we sit mindfully, if we walk mindfully and reverently on earth, we will generate the energies of mindfulness, of peace and compassion in both body and the mind. We are made of body and mind. Our body can radiate the energy of peace and compassion. Our mind also has the energy. The energy of the mind can be powerful. If the energy of mind is filled with fear and anger, it can be very destructive. But if we sit mindfully, if we walk mindfully and reverently on earth, we will generate the energies of mindfulness, of peace, and of compassion in both body and mind. This kind of energy can heal and transform. If you walk reverently on the earth with two other people, soaking in the earth's solidity, you will all three radiate and benefit from the energy of peace and compassion. If 300 people sit or walk like this, each one generates the energy of mindfulness, peace, and compassion, and everyone in the group receives that healing energy. The energy of peace and mindfulness does not come from elsewhere. It comes from us. It comes from our capacity to breathe, to walk, and sit mindfully and recognize the wonders of life. When you walk reverently and solidly on this earth, and I do the same, we send out waves of compassion and peace. It is this compassion that will heal ourselves, each other, and this beautiful green earth. Walking on earth. Walking slowly in a relaxed way. When you practice this way, your steps are those of the most secure person on earth. Feel the gravity that makes every step attached to earth. With each step, you are grounded on the earth. One way to practice walking meditation is to breathe in and take one step and focus all your attention on the sole of your foot. If you have not arrived fully 100% in the here and the now, don't take the next. I'm sure you can take a step like that because there is a Buddha nature in you. Buddha nature is the capacity of being aware of what is going on. It is what allows you to recognize what you are doing in the current moment and to say to yourself, I'm alive, I'm taking a step. Anyone can do this. There is a Buddha in every one of us, and we should allow the Buddha to walk. While walking, practice conscious breathing by counting steps. Notice each breath and the number of steps you take as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Don't try to control your breathing. Allow your lungs as much time and air as they need, and simply notice how many steps you take as your lungs fill up and how many you take as they empty. Mindful of both your breath and your steps. The link is counting. When you walk uphill or downhill, the number of steps per breath will change. Allow Always follow the needs of your lungs. You may notice that your exhalation is longer than your inhalation. You might find that you take 3 steps during your in breath and 4 steps during your out breath, or 2 steps, then 3 steps. If this is comfortable for you, please enjoy practicing this way. You can also try making the in breath and the out breath the same length so that you can take 3 steps with your in breath and 3 with your out breath. Keep walking and you will find the natural connection between your breath and your steps. Don't forget to practice smiling. Your half smile will bring calm and delight to your steps and your breath and help sustain your attention. After practicing for half an hour or an hour, you will find that your breath, your steps, your counting, your half smile all blend together in a marvelous balance of mindfulness. Each step grounds us in the solidity of earth. With each step, we fully arrive in the present moment. That's it, friends. A wonderful article I came across. I know it's a little bit longer, but I really enjoyed reading this and hope you all liked it too. So,
It's a
anyone would like?
wonderful article. Yeah. Yeah, especially I read in several books that when we are away from the earth, we get disease. We ourselves, we are distant, and then we get diseases. So they always recommend, to be grounded by walking without shoes or slippers, just barefoot on the ground.
Yes.
That really, actually, I practiced it. I used to have a lot of back pain. That few months ago, I started walking without slippers and at home.
Mm-hmm.
Other than very cold time, but even in the meditation, I try to ground my feet initially when I start meditation, like internally, and when I will try, when I wake up, I try to remember, yeah, that really, it helps. And overall, my back pain got reduced and I feel so much better. And with the meditation and the grounding, everything helped.
Wow, that's amazing, and thank you for sharing. I practiced being in silence, and in that, normally, well, like I used to do that when I used to do my morning walks.
Uh-huh.
And I realized that normally what I used to do is I used to play a video or talk to a friend and walk. And when I did this silence during that day,
Walking.
silence for 21 days, what happened was when I'm walking, because I'm in silence, I could
Uh-huh.
experience so much more. That's what I realized.
Wow. That's
So,
that's a good idea, because normally we try to listen to some music or talk to
yes.
somebody. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because either we
Yeah.
are walking with a friend and talking, or we are talking on the phone or listening to something, we miss out on a lot of things. So
Yeah.
when I was practicing silence and I was not supposed to listen to anything, no media or anything, then I realized there's so much, like everything is so fascinating, especially when you're walking in the woods and all. So I realized how much we miss if we are
Yeah.
not
The
aware
nature.
of nature. Yes. So
That's
practicing
true.
silence while walking, I felt was a wonderful thing, my
That's a very
experience.
good idea. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else,
Especially in the
friends?
in the evenings, we can enjoy the sunset.
Yes,
Um, yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful article.
thank you, Balaji. Anyone else, friends?
Very nice. Enjoyed, Swapnaji. Even I go for walking into the woods, and I go all on my own. I don't take anyone for company, or I don't carry any mobile as well. But initially, when I'm walking in the woods, we sense like many thoughts in our mind coming up, like what about that? What is that? After going home, what shall I do? But as I practice, after reading this article, I read it I think few months back. After reading this article, I was enjoying the nature, like I'm seeing different types of birds, plants, and how the
Yes,
sunshine, everything. It's so beautiful nature. Should be very grateful for this nature.
yes, absolutely, Meena. That's wonderful. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else, friends? If not, we can continue with our meditation. Please gently close your eyes. Clasp your fingers. Cross your feet and try to sit in a comfortable posture. Try to keep your spine straight and totally relax. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it on for a moment. and slowly exhale. Allow any tension to melt away as you gradually begin to soften your muscles. Continue to breathe slowly and gently. And as you bring your awareness to the top of your head, imagine a feeling of warmth and softness beginning to spread down from the top of your scalp. Feel the muscles in your forehead and temples relax. Allow your eye muscles to release. Let your cheeks and jaw soften and let go of all the tension. Now let this peaceful feeling flow down into your neck. This relaxing feeling becomes deeper and warmer and works its way deep into the muscles in your shoulders, soothing them, releasing them. It loosens the muscles in your upper arms, your forearms, your hands, relaxing and soothing all the way to the tips of your fingers. Now bring your awareness to your chest and your stomach. This peaceful sensation flows throughout this area of your body, soothing every muscle and relaxing every organ. Turn your attention to your upper back and feel the softening sensation flow all the way down your spine. As it gradually works its way down your body, feel every muscle in your back let go and unwind. Feel your hips soften as the peaceful feeling starts to work its way through your lower body. Now release the muscles in the back of your thighs, the front of your thighs, Soothing feelings flow down through your knees and into your calves. Your ankles, let go. Now your feet, let go. Allow your entire lower body, let go completely, and allow any remaining tension from anywhere in your body to flow out through the tips of your toes. Feel the deep state of calmness and just start observing your natural, normal flow of breath, my dear friends. Observe as when you inhale, how the breath moves from the tip of your nostrils into the heart area and then into your abdomen. And as you exhale, observe how it moves from your abdomen into your heart area and out of your body through the tip of your nostrils. Just keep observing this rhythm and this natural flow, my dear friends. Bring back your attention to your breath, my dear friends. Come back to your breath, my dear friends. Five more minutes, my dear friends. Today, I'm brimming with energy and overflowing with joy. My body is healthy. My mind is brilliant. And my soul is tranquil. I'm superior to negative thoughts and low actions. My thoughts are filled with positivity, and my life is plentiful with prosperity. Everything that is happening now is happening for my ultimate good. I'm grateful to the universe for giving me everything in abundance. I'm thankful to my parents for giving me this beautiful life. I'm thankful to Mother Earth for nourishing my body and my soul. I'm thankful to my family for supporting me. I'm thankful to every person, every situation in my life for giving me an experience to grow. I'm thankful to my body for supporting me in everything that I do every day. Slowly come back to your physical body, my dear friends. If you wish, please continue your meditation. And if you're ready, slowly place your palms on your eyes for a count of five. 5, 4, 3, 1. Slowly open your eyes, my dear friends. Hope you all had good meditation, friends. So, there are certain affirmations for walking meditation. I'll share them in the group too. Just want to share them with you all. Breathing in, I breathe in love. Breathing out, I breathe out love. With each step, I feel the energy of earth supporting my every move. I am one with the elements and animals around me. Each part of my body moves freely as I walk. Inhaling, I breathe in oxygen from the trees. Exhaling, I breathe out, giving back to the trees. My awareness is on my center with every step I take. I'm nourisher of the universe, and the universe nourishes me. That's all, friends. If anyone would like to share an experience or feedback, please unmute.
Very relaxed, Swapnaji. The time flew. It's so relaxing. Didn't realize that we did such a long meditation. Very nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
actually, the article was a bit long, so I thought we'll sit in meditation for a bit
Yeah,
longer.
yeah. Yeah, but didn't realize that. But music also is very good. And your
Thank you.
voice. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Meena. Anyone else, friends? Okay, please continue with your meditation. Once again, thank you all for joining and patiently listening to the article and meditating. Once again, thanks to each and everyone in this group for adding their energies to the group. See you all tomorrow. Have a great day.
Bye, Swapna ji. Thank you.